Hey guys, it's Dan, your host, TWD Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for The Walking Dead, Daryl, Dixon, The Book of Carol. We just had some information released that it sounds like conflict will be high in Season 2. It sounds like Daryl and Carol will be bickering a lot, and we may have a later release date than we think. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead, Daryl, Dixon. This one's going to be doing another video. We're going to be talking about some information that is just recently released for The Walking Dead, Daryl, Dixon Season 2, The Book of Carol. We have some information to go through for today. Two things in particular. One that is a rumor, one that is confirmed information, and we're going to go into both of them and give our thoughts. So, you guys have let me know about this one. I got a few messages from you guys. You guys wanted me to get some opinions out here for this one, so I definitely was going to go ahead and do that. So let's get into this. First off, there is a major announcement for Daryl Dixon Season 2 that has been floating around. This one is the confirmed one. This one is definitely happening. They've made it very public, and I'm not really sure why, but apparently Daryl Dixon Season 2 is going to be having major conflict between Daryl and Carol. That's right, you heard me right. Daryl and Carol are going to be arguing a lot in Season 2 of Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol. Is that supposed to get me excited? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that supposed to get me excited? Like, we just did this shit in Dead City. We just did this shit, and fans didn't like it, you know? I don't know. I don't know. So it sounds like Daryl Dixon, Season 2, Daryl and Carol are going to be bickering. That's great. So we're going to have Carol looking for Daryl throughout, you know, God knows how long, and then she's going to meet up with him, and then apparently there's going to be a bunch of conflict between the two. What for? Like, I mean, seriously, writers, what for? Like, why is that necessary for the plot? I don't know. I hope it's not as dramatic as they're making it sound. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's not as dramatic as they're going out here saying it is. But the way they're describing this shit does not sound very good. I'll say that right now. I don't know what the hell they think they're doing, but no, like, here's the thing, right? And I know that a lot of people always say, like, in Hollywood, right, in writing, conflict is king, right? That is, like, a big thing they teach you in Hollywood, you know? But my only big problem with that is that don't put conflict if it's not needed, you know what I'm saying? The only time I would understand conflict between Daryl and Carol is if, you know, I don't know, you had, like, Carol that lied to Daryl and didn't tell him that Rick came back. And then Daryl found out somehow and he was pissed off. Yeah, at that point, let him go ahead and yell at her a little bit. That's fucking stupid, you know?
Stupid little shit. Do you know what you've done?
At the same time, I don't want that either because that would fuck up Carol's character, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Conflict between the two, very odd thing. It's one of those things that we're going to have to kind of watch the season to get extra context on. I'm not going to judge it too quickly yet. Although I will say this, why in the fuck would you ever promote that? I mean, honestly, why would you ever promote something like that? That's the first thing from Season 2 of Daryl Dixon that does not sound that good. Not to mention, here's the thing. A lot of you guys have pointed this out already, and I completely agree, is that Maggie and Negan just did this shit in Dead City, you know what I'm saying? And people could not stand it. And their conflict, a lot of people turned off Dead City because of that. I've heard some people say that they didn't like Dead City because of that reason. Don't do that in the Daryl Dixon show. Also, what do they have to fight about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do they have to fight about? They are trying to find each other, you know, at least Carol is. Are you gonna have, like, Daryl that, like, is like, nah, go back home, I'm needed here, you know, like, they just completely fuck up Daryl's character? I don't know, you know, like, are they gonna do it to where it's like, Daryl's like, I belong here, yeah, I belong here, you know, and then Carol doesn't tell Daryl that Rick is back, and then that's why Daryl just insists, he's like, I'm needed here, yeah, I'm needed here in France, you know? They better not do that. I'll tell you that right now. That'd be fucking stupid if they did that. I don't think they're gonna do that, but at this rate, who knows? Who knows what this bickering's all about? And to be honest, I was talking to one of my buddies about this one a couple hours ago, and I was just like, and he brought up a point that I thought was really interesting, is that it's like, you mean to tell me that every single one of these spinoffs is going to have conflict now? Like, you've got Maggie and Negan in Dead City, you've got Daryl and Carol evidently in the Daryl Dixon show, and even Ones Who Live, you had Rick and Michonne, you know, bickering the whole time. Problem is, with the ones who lived, the reason why I defend that one so much is because Rick and Michonne had a legitimate reason why they were fighting. They had a legitimate reason why the conflict happened. Maggie and Negan, and then this Daryl and Carol bullshit, I mean, they are really nailing this in, like, really, really solid now, that conflict is king in Hollywood entertainment. I mean, it's all over the damn place, you know? Which is crazy because, to me, I think that's one of the most annoying things about a TV show, is when you have unnecessary conflict. So, I don't know. Hopefully it's not as dramatic as they say it is, but now let's get into the other piece of information. If you can't tell, I'm not happy about that conflict, but let's get into the other information. Now, this is a rumor right now. There's not legitimate reasons for this. I will also shout out Movie Idol for this one because he's the one that did the video on this one first, and I then heard a lot of information spread, so, you know, credit goes to him, obviously. Yeah, a lot of people have also mentioned, in particular him, that apparently Daryl Dixon could be in October, that they could be pushing off Daryl Dixon in October. Now, you may ask, Dan, why would they push Daryl Dixon off in October if they promised us it would be in the summer? Well, two things. Recently, AMC Plus picked up a new series, which is called Snowpiercer. It's not a new series to people, but it's a new series to AMC. AMC Plus picked up Snowpiercer for its final season that has been dropped on its head for years. They have not aired the final season of Snowpiercer. So AMC decided to pick them up for their final season so that some kind of network could release Snowpiercer. And now people are theorizing that because Snowpiercer is set to release in the summer, they're not going to release Daryl Dixon right away because Snowpiercer is such a small show that they want Snowpiercer to get views, you know, for its final season. So they're going to have Snowpiercer be out in the summer, and they're going to wait until late summer, early fall to release Daryl Dixon. Which, you know, that would be kind of ridiculous. Yeah, that would be kind of ridiculous. Now, I don't know shit about Snowpiercer. I've only seen the movie review in the channel for it if you're interested. It's a pretty shit film, I'm not going to lie to you. The TV show I have not watched, but it's such garbage that apparently people dropped it years ago, and now AMC Plus is picking it back up, and they're releasing their final season after all this time. So, you know, a lot of people are thinking that they're not going to release Daryl Dixon around the summertime now because Snowpiercer is airing, and they don't want to put Daryl Dixon on Snowpiercer because nobody will watch Snowpiercer, and they want Snowpiercer to get views, right? Which would be absolutely stupid, you know? Only thing I don't understand about this, at least, is that Daryl Dixon has been being promoted for Season 2 for over a year by the time that this season would release in October. Back in September, we had our first teaser for this season, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know why in the frig we would have to wait a whole year to get this season, which clearly has been done for a long time. Hell, they're showing it at a Tribeca festival here in early June, you know what I'm saying? So that's part of the reason why I just don't believe this rumor. I don't believe this rumor at all. And to be honest, if they did delay Daryl Dixon until the fall, yes, it would be nice to get a Walking Dead season in the fall, but at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, man, I kind of want to wash my mouth out of this freaking CRM, you know, destroyed out of nowhere bullshit conclusion that they gave Ones Who Live. I kind of want to have something new, and I kind of want something new here pretty soon, not gonna lie. But, you know, of course, we gotta listen to Mr. Gimple. Whatever he says goes, I guess, really. I mean, I don't know what the hell he's doing these days, but, you know, I don't know, man. This franchise really is, you know, I hate to bring it up because I kind of promised that I would stop talking about it, you know what I'm saying? Kind of just keep my mouth shut. But the franchise is really frustrating me at the moment. It really is. There's not much exciting about it going on. There really isn't. It's just a bunch of random, you know, nonsense in multiple shows and stuff like that. And I know people say like, oh, like, well, Dan, if you don't like it, why are you reviewing it? You know, I know I'm going to get those comments. Because I'm a loyal fan. I'm a loyal fan to The Walking Dead. I've been reviewing this shit for 8 years, and I'm not going to stop now, but I will be honest and I will be truthful when I think that something is not good. And I think Walking Dead universe right now, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad, but it's not captivating whatsoever. And it's not exciting right now. I hope that they can get this season of Daryl Dixon out as soon as possible because the franchise is starting to really lose me, especially with the way that they concluded CRM. So, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you excited to see Daryl and Carol bitching all season? If you're excited for that, let me know. And of course, are you excited to see Daryl Dixon in the fall, which means that we're going to have to wait pretty much all damn year long for a season that's already been built up? for Snowpiercer this summer, if that's the case. So hopefully that's not true. Hopefully the Daryl and Carol conflict is not as big as they're making it out to be. We'll have to see. And, well, we're going to talk about something a lot more exciting here in the next video. The Boys Season 5 just got renewed, so stay tuned for a video on that. Let me know your thoughts, and of course, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click to subscribe and tune in to any of the videos for The Walking Dead. Be sure to follow me at Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys very soon for more videos very soon. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.